collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latrice Viette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. So I just want to remind folks that this is a general reading, general collective reading. Not everything in the reading will pertain to you. Maybe nothing in the reading pertains to you. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Use your discernment. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise my vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now let's get into it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So the overall energy for this reading is home and healing the touch. Sorry, healing the out. That's crazy. Healing the touch. So someone could have been SA'd and they're healing from that. Sorry if that was your experience. So home talks about, in this deck, feeling comfortable in your own skin. Could also represent going home. Healing the out represents healing past trauma, old wounds, old relationships. Someone wants to return home to heal. That is what I'm getting. It's card number 27. Someone could be 27. Someone could be born 1972. 27 reduces to 9. 9 is about cycles ending, things coming to fruition. Card number 38. Someone could be 38. Someone could be born 1983. 38 reduces to 11. 11 is about justice, Libra energy. So it could be someone's justice to return home, to heal, to start anew. As this cycle ends, a new one begins. You got coming apart in the reverse. So something's about to come together for you, collective. My nose itches already. We just started. Let's get into this energy and find out what's going on. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? What do we need to know about this energy? So we have nice guy in reverse. Nice guy gives King of Hearts energy. King of Hearts in the upright, someone who thinks with his heart, has compassion for people, has compassion for what he does. In the reverse, though, nice guy in reverse, King of Hearts, King of Cups in reverse. This person has no love for anyone. Very angry, somebody who complains a lot, could be real ruthless, needs healing. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this nice guy in reverse, please and thank you? This nice guy in reverse, you have self-love in reverse. Well, like I said, this nice guy in reverse has no love for anyone. Doesn't even show him own self-love. So he could be trying to heal himself, return home. Maybe he has to go home. Maybe he wants to go home, or home could also represent a safe place. He wants to return somewhere safe to heal. That could be with you, collective. We've been getting that a lot lately in my readings, that somebody feels that you are home. What's that card? Heart, home, compassion. Someone who's not in alignment. They're not on their pathway. They don't show themselves love. Not showing themselves love could be anything from not taking a bath, brushing your teeth, letting people disrespect your boundaries. It could be a variety of things, but this person is needs some healing. We got High Priestess in reverse, So this person could be trying, this nice guy in reverse could be trying to heal from a high priestess in reverse. High priestess in reverse is somebody witchy, also cruel, also heartless, low vibrational energy type person, works in the dark, witchy person. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy? So they're surprised by something. So this high priestess in reverse could be surprised that the nice guy in reverse wants to heal. That could be a surprise. Just something about an occupation. This high priestess in reverse could be surprised that this king of hearts in reverse could be wanting to get an occupation or wanting a new occupation. Abundance in reverse. So they don't have any money. They don't have any money. This nice guy in reverse could be looking for a job, another job, a new job. And the high priestess in reverse is surprised by that. Maybe they didn't have a traditional 9 to 5. But this nice guy in reverse wants to heal, wants to go somewhere safe to heal. Got flying monkeys at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot going on in this energy here. Let's get some zodiacs. Holy Spirit, what's the zodiacs in this energy? So we got Scorpio, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Scorpio, Pisces, and Sagittarius. You can have one of these signs in one of your placements. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Does somebody feel stuck? We got soulmates came out on the side. This King of Hearts could be looking for a soulmate, wanting to be your soulmate collective. It's card number 41. 41 reduces to 5. 5 is about change. This King of Hearts in reverse could want to be your soulmate. He's not your soulmate, but he could want to be. Treasure Island. It's in reverse. They didn't get the treasure. You have Treasure Island in reverse. You have Abundance in reverse. It's card number 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. It's in the reverse. So they didn't get something that they were trying to get. Maybe they thought that that would help them heal. Yin and yang. Yes, it would help them balance if they had gotten this treasure, but they didn't get it. And they don't have a happy family, so they're not happy together. Structure and stability. They could be losing a job because they didn't get this treasure island, or it was their job. It could have been this high priestess in reverse could have been hired to steal. Because this, you have occupation in upright, you have abundance in the reverse, you have treasure island in the reverse, and they didn't get this money. They're not happy, they're not balanced, they're out of alignment, they're not on their pathway. And their structure and stability is tanking. Contract. So a contract is ending. A contract could be a divorce. Contract falls upon occupation. They could be losing a job. That's what I said. We got higher power in the reverse. So you're protected, collective. You're protected from this energy. They tried to get your treasure, your abundance, your wealth and prosperity. This nice guy in reverse wants to be a soulmate. He wants to be a soulmate so bad. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? Foundations and achievements. You're about to have a happy life. Prior number 4, structure and stability. That's about your home life, your independence, family. This nice guy in reverse wants to have a happy home with you, collective. Passion ignited. It's in the reverse. Someone's trying to block a new idea, a new project, something you're passionate about so that you won't have this happy family. Somebody tried to block your ideas, your creativity, so that you wouldn't get wealth and prosperity off of it, so that you wouldn't have new beginnings that help you be independent and stable financially. Solitude. They could have wanted you isolated. Number 9 is solitude is the Hermit card in traditional tarot. Could have wanted you to be all alone. You were all alone and had no support. Maybe you wouldn't be creative, or no one would support your creative idea because you were all alone. But you are all alone. You went into hermit mode to create, to find peace, to find balance. So being in solitude, away from people, didn't hurt you. It didn't affect you like they thought it would. You're getting this spiritual union. They didn't want you to be seen or heard, but this is the divine union. You're getting this. They tried to block this happy family, but you're getting this anyways. This was divinely guided, meant to happen. Spiritual union, partnerships. What did I say? Sacral chakra. They didn't want you to be seen. Sacral chakra is your creativity. It's your sensuality, how people see you, how you see yourself, being attractive. People finding you attractive. They didn't want that so that you wouldn't come into this union. They could have tried to bind a contract so that you wouldn't be available, but that didn't work. That might have been this high priestess job to mess up a contract, a spiritual contract, a union contract, so that you wouldn't be on your path. We got patience in the reverse. Somebody did something impulsively. They tried to bind a contract to you, or someone tried to bind a contract to you so that you would be off of your path, so that you'd be off your pathway. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? Woo! All right, that's too many. So we got overwhelmed and plenty and magician's sword. So somebody is a magician, they're master manifester, they're comfortable in their magic, they're confident in their magic, they're confident in their manifesting, and they're about to be booked and busy, overwhelmed with all of the possibilities and opportunities presented to them. Grace and generosity. So somebody's about to bless you, collective. A benefactor is someone who sponsors you. Could be a group of people or organization that wants to sponsor you. That's gonna set you up nice with your home life, stability, give you stability and support. Yeah, they didn't want you to be seen because they didn't want you to get this opportunity. Spiritual narcolepsy. It's in the reverse. They wanted you asleep. Confirmation. Spiritual narcolepsy is about being unawakened to your spiritual gifts, to the spiritual realms, to everything happening around you. You just walking through the matrix. They wanted you asleep so that you wouldn't see your opportunities or know that they were doing something against you or saying things against you or blocking your opportunities or just blocking you in life in general. They wanted you asleep so that your life would pass you by. It's card number 19. 19 reduces to 10. That wasn't completed. You're still getting these opportunities. You're still getting these opportunities. It doesn't matter how old you are or how long it took for you to get there. You've been awakened to your path, to your journey, to your mission, and you're getting there. I've seen people 70, 80 years old graduate from high school, graduate from college. So it doesn't matter how old you are or how long it took. You're going to get there. You're going to achieve your goals. The divine matrix. What I just said the matrix. Galactic mushroom. Galactic mushroom talks about life being complex. They wanted it to be so complex for you that you quit. You're like, I can't do this anymore. Oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. It's card number 24. They wanted to imbalance your life. Card number 24 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. They wanted you asleep. They wanted you walking through the matrix. They didn't want you unplugged. They didn't want you knowing what's going on. They didn't want you to know that somebody wanted to support your ideas. Somebody wanted to support you. They wanted to imbalance your life. So much so that you would quit. Quit, crash out. We got vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Somebody's ego shattered. That's not what's happening. What they worked really hard to do wasn't completed. That shattered their ego. It's card number 58. Somebody could be 58. Somebody could be born 1985. 58 reduces to 13. 13 reduces to 4. They're losing their structure and stability. They worked really hard to crash you down, crash you out, have you crash out, so that you would lose everything. But they're the ones losing everything. Rising above the fray. Eyes of the eagle. So you got a bald eagle here. I'm assuming that's a bald eagle, but it's the eagle. That big old eyeball, that is the third eye. Represents the third eye. Eagles fly high above the sky to avoid being prey. But they, with their keen eyesight, they can see their prey. They can see they're great hunters. They're able to see below, see what's going on without being seen themselves. It's in the reverse. Somebody didn't see something. Either somebody didn't they don't have the gift of sight, or they lost their gift. It's card number 18. 18 reduces to 9. 9 is about things coming to fruition. So they didn't see something, they missed something, or they weren't supposed to see something. Yeah, they missed something, or they didn't see it, but something's not coming to fruition for them. So now we have a whole. So when we had Magician's Sword and Overwhelmed in the upright, it is now both of these cards in the reverse. So somebody wasn't confident in their magic like you are, collective. They had an oversight. Somebody was into the dark arts, but they didn't believe in it. They may have done a few things and saw that it worked, but that's not their lane. Their lane. That's not this stick, something that they jumped into. Maybe they saw you do it or heard that you do it, whether dark magic, light magic, whatever. But they jumped into that lane. They weren't confident in it. And they got overwhelmed. They're not getting the abundance, because overwhelmed, and plenty talks about abundance of blessings, abundance of wealth and prosperity. And wealth and prosperity is not just money. So let's just clear that. But whatever they were trying to get, they weren't confident in what they were doing to acquire it. Getting back to integrity. They're not in integrity. They're not ethical. We got me talks here, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. Somebody needs to heal. Somebody's trying to heal. This is a merman in a bathtub with some bubbles and some oils and things on the side. Somebody's trying to heal. All right, let's figure out what's going on. Holy Spirit, what's the tea? Please and thank you. Somebody really needs to heal, and it's holistically. It's not just whatever physical ailments that they have, but it's the mind as well. It's the spirit and the body. So someone who's not an introvert was spending a lot of money. Talks about savings, so they could have a stash going on. They could be talking about the stash that they have or had. They don't feel like they have that stash anymore. Stubbornness. We got loss. Someone could be experiencing loss right now. They were stubborn. They didn't want to do something that was right when they knew it was right to do. They're distressed now, feeling loneliness. They could have a whole rack of people in their home, but they feel alone. Somebody wants to go home, and that home is not a physical location. I feel somebody wants a new body. They don't feel home in their body. Their body is ill. I hate to say it, but it's ill. I just heard something. I heard decaying. That's what I heard. Rotting from the inside out. Somebody's in a nightmare. You got daydream in the reverse, and you got commitment. Somebody's in a nightmare. They committed to something that didn't turn out to be what they thought that it was going to be. They have more trouble than what it was worth. You can have a family that's looking for evidence on something, but they didn't find anything. You got a toxic family looking for evidence on someone. They could be looking for evidence on you, collector, but they didn't find it. There's nothing to find. The evidence that they're looking for something that would get you hemmed up. Like they're looking for, oh, she did this or he did that, but there was nothing to find. Somebody's wearing a mask. You got mask and compromise in the reverse. Somebody lied. Somebody lied with these masks that they're wearing. They didn't want to compromise. They didn't want to compromise with you, collective. Somebody was supposed to compromise with you on something, and they lied about it. They could have said that they did, or they offered you something. Again, we got evidence in the reverse. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this nice guy, please and thank you? What do we need to know about this nice guy? This nice guy knows that you are about to hit the jackpot. Second card out, the first card out in the second row was soulmates. I told you this person wants to be with you. They want to be your soulmate. They are not your soulmate. You have a soulmate coming in. For those of you who are not looking for relationships, this soulmate can just be a companion, a confidant, someone that you hang out with, bounce ideas with, you know, share your life, but it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. For others of you, this is a soulmate coming in. But this nice guy in reverse is not your soulmate. He wants to be. He see you are getting unexpected money. That is all. We got jackpot and we got benefactor. Grace and generosity. Thief! This nice guy in reverse is the thief. Robs you of emotional, physical, spiritual, or financial gain. Something like that. Bad habits. This nice guy in reverse got some bad habits. They can do daroos, alcohol, gambling, toxicities. But they want to be your soulmate, collective. They want to have a love affair with you. They want to be your secret lover. They already are connected to someone. They could be connected to this high priestess in reverse. Yeah, they're connected to this high priestess in reverse. They're not even single. They don't want to be there, but they're not single. This nice guy in reverse is a cyber bully. So this could be someone who's been stalking you online, creating fake accounts, talking to you like y'all are friends, trying to get to know you, trying to ask you questions, but they're actually trying to get all in your business, seeing what you're doing, where you're going, who you with. They've been talking shit about you, collective. This nice guy in reverse who's not that nice, talking shit about you. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this high priestess in reverse, please and thank you? High priestess in reverse, what do we need to know? What's the tea? High priestess in reverse is disrespectful. Need to defend yourself from this person. Talks about boundaries. So this person doesn't care about boundaries. They don't care about themselves, but they're disrespectful and they don't like you. They're hopeful and optimistic that they can continue to do whatever this is they were doing. It's a done deal though. That cycle has closed. You're not even on that timeline anymore because either you've done the work, you're doing the work, or you just started the work. But wherever you are on the timeline or wherever you are on your journey, you are far surpassed these people here, that their energy or their toxic energy that they're throwing at you it's not effective. Legal. They got legal issues going on. This high priestess in reverse has some legal issues going on that she should be focusing on, but she's focusing on you. She's not even paying attention. I think I said this in one of my other readings. It hasn't come out in this reading yet, but with the legal going on here, they're going to be so tied up in their own personal things going on that they're going to have to focus on them and leave you alone. This high priestess in reverse got some legal things going on. Trying to escape that. Trying to run from the legal things she got going on. You can run, but you can't hide. This high priestess in reverse is psychopath, abusive, conniving. So it's no wonder that this nice guy in reverse wants to leave. He doesn't feel like where he's at is home. We got waves at the bottom of the deck. This high priestess is worried. She know these legal issues she got going on. It's about to come on her head, come down on her head. Like I said, they got so many things going on in the background that they need to focus on. It's going to be hard to continue to focus on you, collective. They have children. They may have children together, or they may have a blended family. Legal issues. Somebody wants a divorce. Somebody wants to leave the relationship. They don't have any money. They have a lot of things going on to be focused on you. Let's get a closing message. Holy Spirit, what is a closing message for the collective? Please and thank you. I just saw Jack and Diane. That's about broken heart. Constellation, support, associates, meetings, exchanging data. Card number 3 talks about groups. This is Cancer energy. You're going to have support, collective. Whether it's a project, whether it's your business, whether it's your job, your career, your finances, support is coming. Constellation talks about the stars. So this is divinely guided. You're going to be, a group of people are going to be divinely guided towards you to support you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. It says worry beads. So you could be worried about your finances right now. Gemini energy. Yeah, you could be worried about your finances right now, but things are about to come to fruition with this number 9 here. The cycles are closing. You could be asked to go out in nature, get you some sun, touch the grass, hug a tree, talk to the birds. We got night. So there's a messenger coming in, talk to you about that. It's going to talk to you about what's been going on. Or this could be a messenger coming in about a new project, a business, a job. Leo energy. It's card number 1, new beginnings. New beginnings. We got coin toss here. Choices. So you're going to have some opportunities. Some opportunities to choose from. Says to be fair. So something could be made fair in your favor. Says considering the pros and the cons. So whatever this is, you're going to be offered. Look at the fine print. If it's a contract, be sure to have, after you read it, ask questions, take notes, highlight some things, get a lawyer to read it, get a lawyer to answer your questions, and then get a lawyer to, you may need to help negotiate. You may say, I don't want to do that. You got to take that out or adjust that or because, and I always bring this up with, especially with earlier rappers, singers, groups, rap groups, singing groups, who started off as young people in the industry, so excited to get out the hood or get away from, whatever toxic environment that they were into, that they were eager to sign contracts. And I brought this up the last time in one of my readings that there was a young man. He's a little older now, but he signed a contract. He didn't even read it. He was so excited to get this money, because I think there was a signing bonus, a few $100,000. And for a young person who's never seen all that money at one time, signed it. And then when he didn't want to be in that contract anymore and he wanted to go somewhere else with these people because they were doing better and making more and doing this and doing that, they were like, oh no, you didn't read the contract. The contract said we own you for 10 years and you only get 20%. That's why he wasn't making any money. So please read the contracts. Please get somebody else to read the contracts. What is his name? I think it was Billy Blanks. He was the Tybo guy. He couldn't read. He was losing lots of money. Lots of money. I don't know if this is true or not, but R. Kelly said he couldn't read and he didn't know what he was signing. And he didn't mean to sign this and he didn't mean to sign that. Come on now, get your people. If you don't know how to read, and there's no shade to that, you got enough people around you to help you. Anyways, partnerships. This is Virgo energy. They got some people who want to collaborate with you. Again, not all money is good money. Somebody wants to hem you up. Somebody wants to come in with a bogus contract, fake contract, a contract that will lock you in where you don't win, but the other person win, and you lose all your money. We got map, exploration, find your way, destination, new territory, lay of the land. So you're going into a new direction, collective. It could be a new direction in career. It could just be a new direction in life in general. It's card number 3, groups of people, associates, collaborations. It is Aries energy. At the bottom of the deck, wheel of karma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, fortune. So I'm going to leave it right there. Leave it right there. Get this angel message. 5, 6, 9. Angel number 5, 6, 9. Woo! Be optimistic. It says shift the perspective. On this map card, it says new perspective. It says the changes that are happening are not all negative. There are parts to them that provide new opportunities, relationships, and connections that otherwise would not have been possible. Reflect today with a different perspective and see where the good lies. So that's a good point there. I used to work for the Department of Social Services back in the day, and I used to teach workshops and things like that. And I was setting up for my workshops, and we still had a little few minutes, so I was letting the girls yip yap and things like that. And one of the girls was talking about what she was going through and how the father, her children, put her and the children out. And I was still setting up and things, letting them yip yap. And she was going on and, very angry. And they put me out and this, that, and the other. And then I just casually, I was still, my head was down. I was still doing this, that, and the other. And I said, well, look at the silver lining. The silver lining. What are you talking about? The silver lining, that. And I said to her that the father of her children could have unalived her and her children instead of putting her out. She was like, oh, I didn't look at it that way. I said, so be grateful that they put you out. Then went into how she could get help and this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the other. But there are always different ways to look at things. You may not like those ways. You may not like what is being presented, but there's a different way to look at something and maybe a little bit good that you can see in what happened. I feel like for some of you, you had to go through some of the things that you went through to, one, see who are the people in your environment. Because if you didn't go through those and you continue to have people around you that were not for you, there were some things that had to happen so that some other things could be exposed. Yes. All right. So that is your message. And I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.